Hi everyone, it's been quite a while since I've last uploaded a video, but you know, there's a reason why I keep disappearing off of my YouTube channel for quite a while, and there's also a reason why I keep disappearing off social media, and I wanted to go over and explain clearly of why I do that, and what's the delay in progress of, you know, growing this YouTube channel, because right now I have almost 140 subscribers. And while that may not seem like a lot compared to other YouTubers, I consider that to be a huge number, as that's a huge number for supporters that actually supported me. And so I want to thank you guys very much for those who have been keeping up with my videos and, you know, been watching, liking, and commenting on my videos. You know, that means a lot. And so now I want to get into why, you know, I keep disappearing off of, you know, YouTube and whatnot. So right now, I am a senior at my college at the University of Hawaii at Hilo, and you know, as a college student, it's kind of struggle to balance a whole schedule out. So I need to balance like my class schedules as well as my free time to where I can actually do homework and, you know, things like this, for example. And you know, it's been quite hard to kind of balance all those together, and it was especially bad during March when the COVID-19 pandemic officially struck, and you know, the lockdowns were happening and whatnot. So it was quite hard to keep up with all those and maintain a, you know, a good stable life without, you know, going into mental depression too much. You know, because that's something I actually fall victim to most of the times. So unfortunately, you know, during that time of, you know, between March to August or to June when I got back, it was quite stressful for even trying to do content. And because I was at my parents' house back south, you know, it was quite hard for me to even do stuff there, because practically speaking, I am not employed at all, like because my parents, they run a family business here, and you know, when you're attached to a family that has a business, you know, you kind of feel obligated to help out in that business in any way, shape, or form, which I have. But you know, the type of business that they have is quite something that I'm not fully interested in partaking in, but I have no choice, because you know, there's no other jobs that can accommodate my interests. This one, I really want to make a job, but unfortunately, I need to grow the subscribers, and I don't have that much free time lately. But I also need to make money. I mean, at my university, I've actually applied for a videographer, photographer position there. So I'm still waiting back from them to see if I get accepted to the job. That way I can make some extra money. But for the meantime, you know, I cannot really do as much content because of, you know, of that family business. And, you know, it hasn't been struggling that much, but it's just kind of hard to keep balance all of this. And, you know, that just kind of brings in a little bit of a mental struggle, because you know, there are many times I fall into depression of trying to balance all these things together. Like I keep saying, you know, you're gonna be hearing me talk a lot about the mental depression, because you know, that's something that, you know, it's now more important during this time of the pandemic. You know, I haven't been able to have that much social interactions with anybody in a face-to-face setting. You know, all that was kind of gone when the pandemic started, and you know, the protocols, social distancing, and things like that. You know, I follow those protocols because I take all these protocols seriously in order to protect not only myself but also to protect others. But you know, it's kind of difficult to kind of follow those protocols, but also not going into mental depression, knowing that, you know, kind of being restricted, because you know, the world has changed for the worst. And you know, being within this setting during this time of my life, you know, about to be turning 21, you know, it's quite difficult. So unfortunately, you know, that just kind of led to a lot of problems that I really wanted to, you know, solve. In some cases, it's not fully solved, but you know, I just want to, you know, make sure that gets checked on a regular basis. And you know, I'm also with a couple organizations at my university. One in particular I'm involved on the state level, so I'm serving as a state officer for that organization. You know, we had a couple virtual conferences and meetings that's been going on, so I also have to balance those as well, because like right now they've been happening like every week for me. So in terms of like having a certain schedule to make videos or even streams, that's probably something that I've been like trying to work on for quite some time, but you know, it has not been fully stable. Every time I try to make a stream schedule, it just ends up being combusted because of other things that were kind of unforeseen or something that I should have saw coming. So yeah, so that's kind of like the main gist as to why I keep disappearing. Is because the college work, trying to get a job that can support me until I can make this one a job, as well as balancing out my extracurriculars as well, because you know, I love making videos, I love doing streams and whatnot. I've just not been able to sustain it enough to make sure I can do this on a full-time basis. You know, like life back in 2017 when I first started off as a college freshman, like that was way different compared to right now. Like I now have to like take on these adult responsibilities, and it's quite hard. Like, you know, and you probably might be thinking, oh well, you know, look at this big hypocrite. You know, like I'm only now realizing it, and you know, I have to take full responsibility for what I do, and I need to take full responsibility to make sure that I get employed, and that's what I'm trying to do right now. So I have like a couple job offers that on the table, and I applied for a couple of them. So yeah, however, in terms of moving forward with this channel, it's not going away. I'm not going off of YouTube or Twitch or anything like that. But in terms of having a certified schedule for videos and stuff like that, that's still gonna take a little bit of time to kind of develop that, so where I can do, you know, regular streams on a, I wouldn't say on a daily basis, but more on like, you know, more frequent basis, to sort of say, you know, I've been doing the Paper Mario stuff and whatnot. I actually recorded a couple more episodes before, you know, I kind of disappeared entirely, and hopefully I can get those videos out soon, especially during the time of Super Mario 3D All-Stars, which is coming out next week, which I really want to stream on launch day as well. You know, it's kind of something that, you know, I need to kind of balance out. So in terms of moving on with this channel, I'm not going away. Hopefully I can come back with streams probably after the weekend's over, because I get a couple conferences I gotta attend to. So and they're not bad conferences, they're just like more of like expanding my opportunities. But you know, in terms of actually having a fully stable schedule for this weekend, it's probably not gonna be the best time, but probably around Monday is when I'm gonna try to get myself to do streams again. And I planning to do a lot of Mario content that week, since, you know, Super Mario 3D All-Stars is coming out, and I want to get like a steady stream of Mario streams. So we're going to be playing a lot of Mario games during that week, up until the release of Super Mario 3D All-Stars, which for my state happens on Thursday night at around 6 p.m. on September 17th. So that's when the release embargo for the digital version. So I'll be able to play it on launch time. So expect a stream on that, and expect more streams on Mario. And then, you know, I'll create a poll on, you know, Twitter or on Straw Poll or something to see what Mario games you want me to play, and that might be linked in the description below, so go ahead and check that out. Also, in terms of this channel, I'm also partnered with a new gaming apparel company called Gamerware, and Gamerware makes these fantastic gaming clothes and accessories, and they range from, you know, really good black and white style designs and whatnot. And you know, I've been partnered with them for quite a while now, but I'm only now giving you guys my referral link, and that should be displayed somewhere on the screen, because you know, I forgot what my referral link is on the top of my head, but it's going to be displayed in the video. It's also going to be displayed in the description, along with a link to their store, and that code will allow you to get 10% off of everything that you purchase there at Gamerware. So if you want to see what their selection is and whatnot, because it's a really cool deal, go to gamerware.com, gmrware.com. And you know, I'm excited to continue that partnership with them, and you know, they've been they make some really cool designs, and I'm going to be getting some of their designs as well, because you know they're fantastic and I want to show them off on stream. And so I really want to, you know, make sure more of those opportunities keep coming along, and that is a good sign for good things to come for me. And of course, you know, they will be showing up on my streams as well, hopefully. So, but that's it for, you know, this update video. I don't want to take any more of your time. You know, my time has kind of been limited lately, and you know, I'm trying to plan out a lot of stuff to do on this channel, and especially with the Xbox Series X and the PlayStation 5 coming out later this year. You know, we got a confirmed date for Xbox Series X, November 10th. PS5, we're still kind of waiting. So I'm excited to try out those and see how well, you know, this 9th generation of gaming will be. You know, being at an adult age now, it's going to be a lot interesting to see how well the 9th generation will take off. And I'm really looking forward to it. So, especially during this time of the pandemic. So, thank you very much for watching. I would say I'm officially back, but I'm not really too sure on that yet. So I'm not gonna make any promises that, you know, I will be back on a full-time basis, but I will consider this a part-time basis for the time being, until I get at a very good audience and subscriber rate to where I can make this a full-time thing. And I'm hoping you guys will join me on the ride. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to my channel, follow me on Twitter, follow me on IG. I'll see you all next time.